the people that didn't come out missed a heck of a game. I mean, it's I guess the ones that saw it on TV enjoyed it, but the thing you asked me what it means to me. It really means that I'm so proud of these players. Our players grew up today. We challenged them to going against a championship football team. It's won 3 Big Sky championships in a row. Been to the quarterfinals 2 years in a row, and we hadn't played great. And so we challenged to see whether or not we would have a championship football team against a championship football team. And so I'm very proud of our players for meeting that challenge and never giving up. They never gave up, and they kept fighting and kept fighting. Guys kept making plays, and that's what it's all about. It's about players making plays, and we got the talent. We just got to put it all together and consistently do things right. And so it's all about players. I mean, the players stepped up tonight and made plays in tough situations and kept making plays.
What does it mean for you to have this? It's been a long time, I think, since this atmosphere was this electric. What's it mean for these young guys that maybe have never seen what this place can, mean like 2 or 3 years ago? What's it like for these young guys to see just how exciting Homer Bright Stadium can be on Saturday?
Well, I mean, that's what you love, I mean, players love that. They feed off of that. And we're going to have that because, I mean, we're going to play a lot more games here that are going to be, big games. And, the fans here, to me, have always been, excited when we give them something to get excited about. And that's the key, is our players have to make it exciting, and they did tonight. And so, with the band, being in full service and in the game, the whole time, it's a band. We feed off the band and the fans and the young guys. They're trying so hard to help this football team. Obviously, the excitement of Homer Bright Stadium and winning in such a big game. That's what you live for. I mean, this game we've talked about, known about since last year. I mean, we felt like we had a chance to win last year, and we're that close, to being one of those kind of teams. It's just, we got to quit doing silly things, and we're getting closer.
What about the Southland Conference and the Big Sky have obviously faced off when we played the Big Sky in school earlier in the year. What's that mean to you personally to be able to represent the Southland Conference, not just the university, but the Southland Conference going up against the Big Sky? As we've got a lot of Big Sky Southland matchups.
Yeah.
The rest of this year, I mean, the years coming. What's it like to represent the conference today?
Well, I think it's huge, and it's huge for the Southland Conference. And it was great to see our commissioner here tonight. I mean, it makes it important. And we got a tough conference. Our teams are good, and that's why this was such a big game. To send a message, that we're still pretty good at home. We got to continue to do well on the road, but the South End Conference is tough. Sam Houston and McNeese and Central Arkansas and Southeastern Louisiana, who's very talented, and I mean the list is Nichols. I mean, where do you want to end? And Nichols beating Western Michigan up in Kalamazoo a couple weeks ago, and so I mean this conference is strong, from top to bottom, and I'm glad we could, do what we needed to do versus the Big Sky. And Sam Houston plays Eastern Washington next week, so that'll be interesting to see.
I don't want to look too much ahead of this week. I want you to next week. I want you to enjoy this one. But obviously, this is a huge win for you guys. How do you regroup and not let that carry over into Saturday as far as staying focused for a team in Prairie View coming in for your final non-conference game?
Well, we talk about this all the time. We talk about whether you win a game, whether you lose a game. Tomorrow we're going to be in here at 2 o'clock, and we're going to watch the film, and we're going to see what we need to do better. And they're going to see once you turn the film on that we got things we need to improve on. It's football. You watch the film and you improve on it, and it's our coach's job to make sure that we go out there on Tuesday and improve on those things that we didn't do well. And that's what we've been doing every week, regardless of whether we win or whether we lose. This is a long season, and so every Sunday through the week you got to get better, and you got to get better. And so it's our job as coaches and job of the leaders. And I don't think that we'll do. I haven't seen anything to think that we would go backwards. I think we're going forwards, and we're going to continue to work hard each and every day and get better. And obviously that's a challenge, anytime you have that. But, I don't know. I guess I don't see where it's any other way. I mean, that's why, to me, I'm ready to move on right now. That's just the way I am. And so just as we lose a game, I'm ready to move on, and you can't dwell on it. So we'll get 24 hours tomorrow, and we take 24 hours from right now till when it's over, and put it in the books and move on and get better.